Hey, hello friends. Welcome back to Blue Pig Reviews. We're going to make a cocktail today that gets at the heart of every Second Amendment person, the Revolver. And Revolver was invented around, I think, 2004, 2002, and very popular. What you're going to need for this one is a good bourbon. Here we're going to use Old Grandad 114, a good coffee liqueur. And I'm going to use Mr. Black. You can use Kahlua. You can use whatever your favorite is. If you can think of one, put in the comments below. And you need a little orange bitters. Now, normally this cocktail also requires a little bit of fire because they flame the orange oil that goes on the end of it. Not going to get able to do that here, but we'll work with what we got because I don't have the fire to do it. First, you need a mixing glass full of ice. And we'll start our components. First thing you're going to need is 2 dashes of orange bitters. You can use Regan's or your favorite. I'm going to use Angostura orange, and you can see this is a new bottle because it took me 4 years to open it. I'm going to put 3 dashes in there. And that first one was kind of weak. About 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. You're going to need a ½ ounce of your coffee liqueur. And here I've got Mr. Black. I'm going to pop a ½ ounce of that in. And Mr. Black, I really enjoy. It does taste like cold brew coffee. It's not overtly sweet. This is my preference. But if it's like you need a more sweetness and spice, use the Kahlua. It's less coffee, more like a flavored liqueur. And then you're gonna need 2 ounces of your favorite bourbon. Old Grandad 7-year is on the expensive side of cocktail mixing. But the flavor of it is powerful. If you've had old fashions with regular Old Grandad or Old Grandad Bonded, which is 100 proof, you know what I'm talking about. You get a lot of caramel, a lot of pepper, spice, sweetness throughout, and then, of course, that good Kentucky hug. We're going to get that in there. And then we're going to give this a stir, and I'm going to use my magical chopstick instead of a spoon so I get a little more speed on it. And you can do it with whatever you want. The spoon, if it's a spoon, especially if you're measuring stuff with a spoon, it works. But because I'm not, I'm gonna use this chopstick. Even if the ice is tough, the chopstick still works through. And we're gonna stir that till it's well chilled and incorporated. And get our Hawthorne strainer, pop it on there, get us a chilled coupe. And in case you didn't know, I'm always chilling coupes in case a cocktail breaks out. We're going to pour that in our well-chilled glass, and you can see it's well-chilled because it's fogged. And the coffee liqueur gives it a darker brown color, a little bit darker than what the bourbon was. Old Grandad is dark from aging. This one here, I think it's 7 years? Yeah, this is a single barrel, 114 proof, about 7 years. You can find this at your local liquor store. If not, try with Old Grandad 114. It's about $30, if that, or Old Grandad Bonded. Your choice of bourbons, your drink, your way. We're gonna express that orange oil over it, but I'm not gonna flame it. I don't have a flaming mechanism to do it. Then we're gonna roll this up a little bit. Just a little cut, pin it if we can, and pin another one and pop it on. And that, ladies and gentlemen, with a sloppy garnish, is the Revolver. Let's get our Second Amendment on and give this a shot. Okay. So you get the spice from the Old Grandad, a slight underlying sweetness, but you get the coffee from Mr. Black. If you're a fan of espresso martinis, you're probably going to want to get in this wheelhouse. And the orange is underplaying, at least from the bitters. I've had this with Kahlua. With Kahlua, it's going to be a step up in sweetness. This is fantastic. And like I said, if it tastes good, then you're drinking good, and it's all good. And good times happen from all good. So strap your gun on. Get a revolver Give it a shot. Cheers and good pouring from Blue Pig Reviews. And I am going to go put a couple of rounds through this glass.